Hello and welcome to...
Oops!
Yeah, we're at the... well...
the protest against Southern Water dumping sewage into the sea.
So basically, here we are on the march.
Good job it's not raining.
Absolutely. Well, I tried to run, and it didn't work. But this is, this is seriously.
Do you want to stop?
Sewage comes from houses, and they still want to build more houses, and nothing seems to be able to be done about it. And to be honest, something's got to be done about it now. So we just can't have this, can we?
No, no way.
Yes?
Excellent, thank you very much.
You want the front too? Oh, you should have your food hat on.
Brilliant, thank you. We're still going. I'm probably gonna die of photosynthesis in a minute or something, whatever it is. But yeah, we'll be back in a minute.
Take our water back, get up, stand up, 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 take our water back.
Say that again.
Do we all get to sit down in the middle of the road?
That would be a big no.
No, I would recommend that.
When do we want it? Now! What do we want? DC! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? DC! When do we want it? Now!
What do you think, Mum?
I think it's a great turnout. They're doing really, really great. Brilliant.
Pretty good, Amor.
Excellent.
Yeah.
No, it's ladies.
They're against Southern Water, and you're shouting for Severn Trent. That's up in the Midlands, love.
Probably just as bad.
I'm meeting the CEO of Southern Water in 2 Mondays' time to give him the petition. I'm meeting Nick Gibb to give him the petition. We will have action. We will get change. We'll keep the pressure on. Thank you so much for coming. Go Labour!
Hello everybody, thank you very much for coming. It's great to see so many people here. Give yourselves a big round of applause. I'm Roger Nash, if you don't know me, and I'm now the Deputy Leader of Arran District Council. Obviously, what's been going on over the last few years and the last few months is all down to Southern Water, but you can rest assured that from Arran's point of view and also from the Town Council's point of view here in Bognor, we'll be putting pressure on, keep putting pressure on, and make sure that this disgusting mess that belongs to medieval times is put an end to as soon as possible. And thank you very much for coming out and doing it.
I'd like to welcome to the stage Councillor Martin Lurie.
Okay, thank you. We are actually working with a Victorian sewage system. We are working with a Victorian sewage system that Southern Water are failing to do anything about. Why on earth are these people making money? Because their shareholders are, and what you're getting, of course, is all the sewage in your sea. So, in other words, it's a disgraceful public health risk from these sewage discharges into the sea. It's got to stop. Oh right, okay, so like this. Okay, there were 2 bills recently to stop water companies dumping sewage into the sea. Both Nick Gibb and Gillian Keegan, the MPs, voted for it. They voted against it, absolutely. If you go onto the Environment Agency's website, you'll find that every 2.5 minutes sewage has been dumped into our seas and rivers since 2016. What a disgrace is that?
Yes!
And what we all need to do is to lobby the government, lobby your MP to get this changed. It has to change. They've got to change the pipework. You've got to separate the stormwater from the sewage, because that's the problem. No, do you know, Southern Water, we saw them, they came, they've got a plan. By 2035, 12 years on, they would have sorted most of the stormwater. What a joke. What an absolute joke and disgrace. So please, vote with your feet. Talk to your MP. We at Arran will definitely support you. Thank you.
Hang on, have you got me? Can you hear me? Yeah. Simon McDougall. Simon McDougall, Arran District Councillor representing Pevensey Ward in Bognor Regis. I've got the unfortunate situation, I had the unfortunate situation that I sit on the planning committee. Now, you've heard all the arguments, we know that sewage is an issue, yet the big issue is, on top of that, is the pressure that's being put on the current infrastructure.
We might hear you at the back now.
Yeah.
Excuse me, this one might be a bit louder.
Hello, is that any better?
Get it closer to your mouth.
Right, I'm right there. I'll say one of the big issues is not just the sewage, it's the pressure that we keep putting on the sewage with the extra housing being built right across Arran District Council. The fact is, Arran District Council are being asked to build more and more houses by the government, and until such time as we can find a way of stopping the pressure on the sewage.
Ladies and gentlemen, we all need to get brave on the same day. Refuse to pay. But it will only work if enough people are brave on the same day.
Give us a day then.
I don't know. I'm not on social media at the moment. Somebody needs to negotiate a day where we refuse to pay Southern Water.
Tomorrow!
But it will only work if enough people are brave on the same day.
Yay!
Make that your hashtag, ladies and gentlemen. Brave on the same day. The Chief Executive Officer of Southern Water in 2021, during lockdown when nobody's watching, takes a £550,000 bonus on top of his £450,000 wage. Dirty money! 19,077 sewage discharges, ladies and gentlemen. It is not good enough.
Right, so with me now is Martin Lurie. Welcome, Martin.
Hi there.
What are your thoughts on this protest?
I think the protest has been incredibly well attended. I think the fact that 600 people have turned out on a Sunday afternoon, but when they could be sunbathing, but of course around here you can't do it. You can't actually swim because you're not sure what you're swimming with.
And you're not sure what you're going to come out with.
Well, I think the level of bacteria in the sea, given they had a discharge there about 3 or 4 weeks ago, stopped me swimming. It's an outrage. It's an outrage that we have a private water company basically raking in their profits and doing nothing to change the Victorian sewerage system we've got.
Is there anything that Arran District Council, when you meet, can put pressure onto Southern Water to do something? And if not, why not? Because Arran District Council represents the people, the residents of the area.
We will be writing to Southern Water, trust me. We had a meeting with them last year. That's why I was able to say to you that their plans up to 2035 are ridiculous.
That's
they don't
too
go far
late.
enough.
That's
It's
too
way
late.
too late.
I mean, personally, I think they should stop all new builds now.
Yeah,
until it's
a
sorted.
start.
You could argue
It's
there
a
should be a
start.
moratorium because the trouble is that's actually adding to the problem, isn't
Yes,
it?
yeah,
And the
definitely.
problem is Southern Water are not allowed to refuse to connect, even though the system can't cope with it.
So
That's
their
one major issue.
hands are tied in that respect, then,
Their
aren't
hands
they?
are very tied in
so
that respect,
it's up to the councils to refuse some of these new plannings, planning permissions that are going in. It's farcical. It's absolutely farcical.
I think we both agree on that. I mean, we have we've agreed with my planning policy committee to write to the government and tell them that basically we think enough is enough.
Yeah.
That basically.
And we even want the Conservatives to do that, even though it's against their policy.
Well,
they are here or they are there for us.
It's a district issue, isn't it?
Well, we'll get the district. Well, you're in the power.
No, absolutely.
Can't you get the district involved as
we
well?
We are going to have a discussion at full council in July. So those things are happening. I mean, to be honest, you talked about Yapton. I'd like to think there will be a few greenfields left in Yapton.
There aren't many left.
Well, no, and we try to preserve them. We try to turn it down. All that happens, they go on appeal, and we get costs against us.
Don't you have to pay for the appeal?
Yes, we see, this is the problem with it, and it's because it's weighted so in favour of the developers. That's what's really got to change. And I have to say, I'm not sure either party likely to be in power will change that. And given, that's the real problem.
Is there not any way? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's in Yapton alone. I don't know what it's like in other areas, but it's one landowner. And is there no way that he can be stopped by causing a complete monopoly on building? I mean, all right, it's his land. He can sell it, sells it to different people.
That is the problem. I mean, I would love to see Arran District Council actually buy lots of land, because if we could buy lots of land, we could actually produce some social housing, the housing we really need,
rather
than what we're doing at the moment is we're housing a lot of newcomers into the area, which causes great problems on the roads because they outcommute. Because they outcommute, our roads get completely blocked up, and that's what we're all facing. And to be honest, the crumbling infrastructure around us, the roads, the potholes, everything else.
The schooling.
The
children now have got to go in our area.
Yeah.
The children now, or I don't know whether it's all of them or a majority of them, have been told they've got to go to Selsey.
Yes, it's crazy, isn't it?
Selsey?
Have you tried getting to and back from Selsey?
You can't get a kid out of bed at that time in the morning.
It's one road in, one road out. And I've cycled that before, I'd never do it again. Absolute nightmare, so that's crazy. I mean, there isn't the provision, and West Sussex have been very poor on that. But again, all local authorities are losing funding from government. And that's another thing people are not aware of. Arran have lost up to about 7 million from government over the last 2 years.
Is that because they're not spending it?
No, it's because of the rate support grant was basically cut out to nothing. And then they're going to stop us taking money from the business rates at one point. So we're losing quite a lot of money. And the trouble is that loss of money means you have to cut. And because you don't want to cut frontline services.
Well, they didn't cut the rates, did they?
No,
That's
they
for
won't.
certain.
They won't, and they won't cut the council tax
No.
because, you know. So if that helps.
Yeah. So I was playing the good guy with Marty, and
Yeah.
she was playing. It was good
I
guy,
was
bad
being me.
guy.
No,
that's right.
I was being me.
Oh, but you're being you then.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
But
fine.
if we don't ask these questions, how are we ever going to find out?
Absolutely.
You know?
That's fine. I don't problem.
I mean, at least we're doing it out in the fresh air, not in the chamber where we will get chucked out.
Yeah, I've been chucked out the council chamber.
Have you? Oh, dear.
Yeah, when I was fighting the Eco Town
Oh right, okay.
many
A
years
few
ago.
years ago.
Oh, God, yeah.
No, that's
yeah.
raising its ugly head
Yeah.
again.
Yep. Anyhow,
But anyhow.
Martin,
Yeah.
cheers, mate.
No problems.
Really
Okay.
appreciate
Cheers.
it.
No problems at all.
And-
Thank you. I'm not normally this gobby.
No
honestly.
worries. It's fine. Okay.
Thanks, mate. We'll be at the council. I think it's August when we'll be fighting the Bocklock 30 houses.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And can you just mention something
I
to
thought
your...
she'd finished.
No, she
Can
didn't
you
finish.
just
though.
mention something to your colleagues that this spot clock, or Lego land as we call it, why is this planning thingy happening in August when a majority of the councillors are on holiday? This
they
is
do
what
it. Exactly what they do.
Well, to
Well,
be
can
honest,
you tell them that we are aware that that is why
Any
they do it?
sneaky application
yeah,
goes at all.
to be
Because
honest,
that's what happened
that's
last
Landlink,
year.
and they did that last time.
Yeah.
Round Linkwood.
Yeah, and that's the reason it was.
And that's when we lost the
Can I
one.
speak?
No, that's why we lost by one vote, a chairman's casting vote
Yeah.
at Bilsham Road last year.
I'll do it.
Anyhow, let's let the poo bloke go.
Okay. Good
Thanks,
seeing you. No
Martin.
problem. Cheers.
All right.
Right.